So today is day 4 of my water only fast. This is the longest I've ever been fasting. Longest fast I've done before is 3 days. Actually, I guess at this point is when I had just broken my fast. After my 3-day fast, I had a nice big breakfast and it was delicious. My mind has been thinking about that pretty frequently now, because like, you know, we stopped last time, we can stop now and get some food. But you know, this is part of the reason why I think fasting can be a really good experience. It helps build that willpower. I think I talked about this last video, but you know, building that willpower within yourself and being able to say no to things, even when your stomach and your body and your mind is telling you to do it, can be a powerful thing, right? Especially when we're talking about like self-sabotage and other things like that, because it can be very hard to say no. What I've started to notice so far, definitely still low energy, same thing as tomorrow, but even more low energy. I was very aware of my energy yesterday. I'd say so far, compared to my last 3-day fast, my last 3-day water only fast, I have a lot more energy than I had last time. So that is really good. I'm really proud of that. Really happy, because that was something I was concerned about going into the 7-day fast, is how much energy I would have to be able to do things, especially since I do have my toddler running around here. But no, feeling pretty good. I've noticed got a slight headache in my head today. I'm gonna see if I can do some meditation, get that to go away. I did a little bit this morning and it slightly went away, so I'm gonna do some further meditation to get that going. I noticed the last couple nights when I do play some video games, I've been playing some Counter-Strike and some Premiere, my skills have been heightened. So it's like my mind is more clear focused and I'm more snappy, which would make sense, because when we're, you know, lacking food, our instincts are to be hyperactive so we can be aware of where the food is and be able to hunt and, you know, fend for ourselves and maybe our families or our tribe, right? That's really old instincts that are programmed into us. And so we're going to be finding the same thing now, even though it's not necessarily that we're on the search for food, because the food's right downstairs, right? Food's all around me. But our mind is still programmed that way. So my mind is still hyperactive, is still looking for that food. And I think there's another part of it, of your body is not using its energy or its blood or any of it to go through digestion right now. So instead it can focus on other things, which is really important as well. And I've been in a more relaxed state, trying to get my body into a state where it can go into the healing, into protecting, right? Something a lot of people don't know about the body is that your body is either going to be in the defending mode, defending you from toxins, defending you from things, and trying to protect you, or it's going to be in the healing and regenerating mode. And to be in the healing and regenerating mode, it needs to not have a whole bunch of toxins within your body. It needs to not be in a state of stress, and it needs to be not in a state of fear, which for a lot of people that can be really hard to get to that place unless they make some major life changes. So if you're one of those people, I want you to know there is a way to get that change, because I did. It's a step-by-step process, and reaching out for help is one of the best things I ever did for myself. So always here if you guys want to talk about it. But yeah, overall I say the fast is going well so far. Definitely had a lot of urges and a lot of cravings to want to eat. That makes sense. Lower energy, slight headache today. I'm curious to see what my energy is going to be like, especially towards the last couple of days, and also see just like how I am mentally in those last couple of days, right? Without any food for so long. Tonight I have a live stream, so if you guys are available tonight around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be on Twitch doing a live stream till about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tonight I'm gonna be talking about fasting, just talking about like the things I've done to prepare myself for fasting, the fasts that I've had, my experiences with fasting, what I recommend if you want to get into fasting. We're talking all about just fasting in general, and I'll be mixing that with some holistic health stuff that I've learned. right? Because I've actually worked with Paul Chek. Paul Chek is a great man who actually runs an international school, one in Toronto, Canada, I believe, one in the UK someplace, and one in California. It's called the Chek Institute. And it's a holistic health school which has trained thousands of people, and those people, including Paul Chek himself, have helped heal many people, including some top sports athletes. So it's really cool. But this book right here behind me, How to Eat, Move, and Be Healthy by Paul Chek, this is actually one of his books. If you're looking for a book on health, and it's a great starting point, this book, highly recommend. If you just read this book and start to understand what's in this book, you can take your health from a low spot to a much higher spot very quickly if you start to take action to and start changing your life to go in line with some of this book, right? Great book. And I'm a big believer that all the things I've done within my health has allowed me to get to this point where I can do the 7-day water fast, where I can do it safely and smartly and still have the energy that I would right now, right? Because I think it's really important to understand that when you are fasting, you have a lot less nutrients. So it really depends on what your body was like beforehand, right? If your body was already lacking nutrients and you're fasting, your body's gonna be in a much worse off spot than me, because I had a lot of really highly packed nutritious foods, organic foods, grass-fed and grass-finished meats, right? I'm looking for things that are highly packed, highly nutritiously packed. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we're eating for that nutrition, right? And so I had my body at a great spot before I started it, is my point. So something to keep in mind. But yeah, that's what I'll talk more about on my stream tonight. And then after the stream, of course, we'll be playing some video games. Probably gonna play some Counter-Strike 2 Premier. Last couple times I've had a full team, so there might be some other people within the Discord. Do be aware of that, and do be aware that, not everyone is gonna be always using appropriate language. So if you're coming in there, just do be aware. Some content advisory possibly on that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the stream tonight, and thank you guys for listening to me about my my fast. I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings. I'll keep you guys updated on that. So keep an eye out tomorrow for my next video, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and thank you for listening.